Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing about Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market. Are we ready to break this resistance and go to a new all-time high, or are we going to see another crash incoming? Today I'm going to answer this to all of you. And of course guys, before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more updates about this crazy cryptocurrency market. So we said 3-4 days ago that Bitcoin would have had a rejection roughly around this area, and we nailed it. We nailed the drop. Our VIP members decided to, of course, short. We make very good money this way. Then we called for a rebound around this area, and again, we longed the rebound. We make money on the upside, and now at the moment, Bitcoin looks very, very strong. And all of this, guys, was already written in our VIP group. Our VIP group already knew all about that, and I want to show you the results we made yesterday, which is insane. Look at this: 100%, 150%, 176. Look at this. Profits after profits after profits, because we know exactly what's going on with the market. We post an analysis every single day. We are one of the most successful trading group that you can find online. So if you really are tired to do not understand where the market is going and you want guidance and you want to make good money, guys, you need to join the VIP group. Altcoin analysis every single day, Bitcoin analysis, member calls, trading calls, anything you can think of. You're going to be surrounded by the best crypto traders on the planet to really help you to make this kind of results. And look, our success rate at the moment is probably around 90 to 93%, one of the highest you can find. But let's go back now into Bitcoin and let's understand where are we going to go from here, guys. I'm going to go on the daily chart so we can see straight away what's going on. So I'm going to go on the daily over here, and as you can see, Bitcoin, we had a beautiful hammer at the moment, indicating a potential reversal to the upside. But we're going to have one more obstacle that Bitcoin has to break before continuing higher, and it's going to be, of course, this line over here. So what could I be expecting maybe today is going to be a very important point for us to understand if we're going to continue to go higher, or are we going to see another small correction and then we're going to continue higher this way. And it's all going to be determined by the PCE report. Today, guys, we're going to have the PCE report at 2:30 US time. Sorry, 2:30 European time, 8:30 a.m. US time. So PCE is the favorite, is the preferred measurement of inflation by the Federal Reserve. So we're going to see a hotter than expected PCE. Then we could be seeing a little bit of a sell-off because it means that inflation is ramping up again. The Fed won't cut interest rates, but we're going to see a cool PCE. Inflation is coming down, that we could be seeing, of course, Bitcoin to continue to go towards the $70,000 mark in anticipation of tomorrow. And what's going to be happening tomorrow, guys? Tomorrow we are going to have the Bitcoin conference. It's going to be super important. Donald Trump is going to talk about, there are some rumors that are saying that he might actually announce that if he's elected president, he's going to allocate 1 million Bitcoin, not $1 million, 1 million Bitcoin as a strategic reserve asset. So that's absolutely is going to blow my mind. And of course, if that happens, then I could be expecting Bitcoin to blast this resistance, go maybe up to 79K, pull back, and then to continue maybe towards our midterm top at roughly 85 to 90K. But of course, guys, you have to be very careful right now because this resistance is going to be very difficult to break in one go. And what could be expecting from here? Looking at the charts this way could be something like this, maybe a push up to this way, a pull back down to this area again at 64,000, and then a final push up this way. But of course, if you're going to have lots of force and volume coming in around this area, then finally we're going to be able to break to the upside. So very excited what's going to be happening this today and also tomorrow. But of course, guys, don't try to think that we're only going to go up, okay? Because this is the most likely scenario in my opinion. But of course, today we're going to see a hotter PCE, and we're going to see Donald Trump not saying anything at the Bitcoin conference. Be very, very careful, because if we're going to lose this level over here, there is a risk we might do something like this. So every day, watch our videos, because you need to have guidance. Okay, the guidance is very important for you to succeed in this trading. Now, let's also have a look at other things just to make us understand where we're going to go with the Bitcoin, which I believe, guys, as I explained to you so many times, in my opinion, we are poised to see one final, we can call it like, mid-term top blow of top. I don't know how you want to call it, but in my opinion, we are going to go roughly around this area over here in between $86,000 to $90,000. So even 92,000, that could be a very good level. Why? Because I explained so many times, you can watch my previous videos, even looking at this, it looks like, we're forming a potential flag. You can bring it over here, brings you like a target here of roughly $90,000. So what I could really be saying could be something like that. And when is it going to happen? Well, I would say that it could be happening when the Fed finally is going to decide to cut interest rates, because the US dollar is going to decrease in value, is going to go down, loses value, and therefore you're going to see this pump coming to the upside. And I would say this is going to be my base case scenario. My bull case scenario is going to be like this. I'm going to go and connect these 2 points over here. And I'm going to go and connect this point over here to this point over here. So I would say that best case scenario, maybe by the end of 2025, could be something like that. We can even go and calculate this one from here to here, bring it over here, and it brings you like a target of roughly $115,000. That's going to be, in my opinion, I'm not going to say the end of the bull market, because who knows when the bull market is going to finish, but I would say it's going to be a significant top. And then after that, what I could be expecting could be a significant sell-off, maybe down to this area over here, maybe down to 60,000, maybe losing 40% in case we're going to, of course, have a recession. And then after that, somewhere in 2025-26, we might see maybe one last blow off top. But I'm not sure about this movement over here. What I'm more sure is going to be this next move, which is going to be in this quadrant over here. And of course, guys, if this is going to happen, then of course later on altcoins should definitely follow as well. But that's what I can see right now. And why I'm so I would say positive is because I always have a look at the Bitcoin with the Japanese yen, and pretty much you can see that what happened over here, guys, with the Bitcoin and the Japanese yen. That's what happened before when the yen started to lose value. As you can see, right, the Federal Reserve is going to start to cut the interest rates. The US dollar is going to lose value similar to the Japanese yen. And the same thing could happen like it happened over here. So in my opinion, the Japanese yen has already shown what could be happening with Bitcoin, with the US dollar. Again, it's all not financial advice. I'm just looking at the data, but that's what I'm expecting right now. So if the same thing happens with the BTC and USDT, I'm going to show you again so you have a very good understanding. Then we could be seeing something like that. So connecting the points over here to these points over here, and then it brings me roughly a target of $115,000. So I guess we just have to wait and see. Next one I want to show you today, guys, it's also the DXY, or the US dollar index, which measure the strength of the US dollar compared to the euro, the pound, the Japanese yen, and all of that. I'm going to show you right now what I think is going to be happening with the DXY, simply because, as you know, the Fed, in my opinion, will potentially cut interest rates. I'm not going to say maybe this time in July, but maybe August or September, but it's definitely coming in my opinion. And I believe that by the end of the year, potentially Q1 2025, we're going to see a big drop of the DXY down to this area over here. And you know what it means if we're going to go down to 95, 96. I believe Bitcoin will be over 90K after this is going to be happening. So what we need to wait right now is the clear break of the structure over here, which looks like is about to go down. And then we're going to have this final target over here. And we can see a little bit more intraday what could be happening right now. So yesterday we were saying that pretty much the DXY was retesting this level over here. So it was retesting this break of structure, as you remember. So we said we just draw these lines over here. We said that we broke the structure, this very important structure, and then pretty much we were going to the downside. Something you gotta be a little bit careful right now is the fact that the DXY is forming what we call an inverted head and shoulder over here, which could bring us back maybe to this area over here. So it could maybe go and recoil, up to this area. That could be, I would say, it could be happening, maybe up to 105, 106. But then what I could be expecting could be something like that, and then to go to the downside, like in this case over here. So the determinant of this DXY to pump again up to this area is going to be given by today PC. PC comes, of course, higher than expected. Then we could be seeing the DXY to pump again. But if you're going to see a lower PC, of course, this is going to continue to go to the downside, which is very good for crypto and stocks. And now, finally, guys, I want to also show you what's happening with the NASDAQ NDX. Very important because usually has a correlation with Bitcoin and the crypto market. So the NASDAQ at the moment, guys, is pretty much into a free fall. The stock market has lost lots of money. And what I really like to see right now is the fact that the stock market is selling off wherever crypto is actually pumping. So it means that all the money taken from the stock market are now reinserted into Bitcoin. So that's why Bitcoin is pumping, because all these profits from the stock market has been now reallocated into the stock market. And right now, what I could be seeing is the NASDAQ to have a little bit of a bounce from here. So I want to see, for example, something like that. I want to see like a short-term rebound from this area over here, maybe something like that, and then maybe one more push to the downside, and then we're going to see as well with the NASDAQ and the S&P 500 with the stock market, the last final push to the upside. And looking at the targets from here, what I could be seeing, I'm going to go on the weekly chart to show you the target for the NASDAQ. It could be somewhere north of, I would say, in my opinion, looking at the charts from here to here, I would say that something around $22,000, $23,000 could definitely be on the cards. We can even see, utilizing our Fibonacci extension, we can see from here, we're going to go and check, how low we could go to. The 1.618 was at exactly at this point over here, but we're going to see the 2.618 is at 26,000. So I would say that something in between this area over here, 22,000 to even 25,000 could be a very good level for the NASDAQ to go into a blow off top. We can maybe see from here to here, it actually brings us to roughly $26,000 to $27,000. But again, I like to be very conservative, and I would say that, in my opinion, we could be seeing going up to maybe $22,000, $24,000. But we really don't care, especially if you're trading crypto, because I believe Bitcoin should be roughly around, I would say, $90,000 to $110,000 by then. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful. So today, remember, PC, very important. Let's see what happens in a few hours. And also the Bitcoin conference. Donald Trump is ready to talk. If he's going to announce a 1 million Bitcoin purchase for a strategic reserve, that's going to be massive. So, of course, guys, if you want more guidance, if you want to trade the markets, the crypto market properly, join our VIP group. You will not regret it. But otherwise, I'm going to see you in the next video. You have a great Friday.